Welcome back to Motortown, and welcome to the 0.7.19 version that is currently in the test branch 15, or it is in the test branch with the T15 subversion. Okay, but this is a big update, a lot of things. 2 new vehicles, new police vehicle, new bus. So I think that's the first thing I will go and take a look at, and also just checking that everything is still working, because this is the first time I loaded into this version. So let me first take a look at that my routes are still all valid. There's a little bit of a kind of a checklist what's happening. I see the labels are different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those labels are different. So what I'm actually looking at is that I don't have any weird invalids here. I don't think there were any such map changes. That so let's go see if ARA has changed. Looks like it's not. Yeah, the labels are different. I don't know why there's Route 3 here and then Route 1 here. But that is definitely new. So looks like everything is fine. I'll also notice if my buses or cars start to get stuck or something. On the other hand, I think if there are some stops that are not in or have been changed, they would actually jump over them. But there's also search now in the routes. There is search. I think maybe the search was here. There's better sorting here. There were some things like that in the. No, actually, I think the search is in an. You can also sort these in a different way now. I have been numbering these, and quite many have been watching my previous Motortown video on this playlist. That where I showed all these routes and shared the Notion database with all the routes. So all of these should still be working. In this update, no such changes. But if there are, I will be updating my Notion database as I update my own routes. Yeah, looks like these are all fine. Very nice. Any other visible changes here? Let me see. I don't have like the full change notes here. I'm not gonna go through all of them. But I think. Let me see. Is there? Some like minor UI changes. I think it was that the bus route actually had the text in there, so that's good. Company AI, the claims in the change notes say that the AI drivers keep their trailers better so that they don't lose them. They pick up nearby cargo, which actually helps them probably not get stuck as much. There was very specifically changes done in the Kuchva intersection that they don't get stuck on that stop sign, which I think is here. And then in general for AI traffic, roundabout has been changed. And AI should not be turning from the wrong lanes, so those are interesting things to watch out for. I think as I look at the changes, a little bit slow down here in the map. Interesting. I think the first thing I will be doing, I will check the Mikeum site, because this is one of the places where the roundabout always got like hella stuck. because this counts as a roundabout. So I'll actually wait here and let the traffic spawn in while I kind of wait that everything is working. A little bit of a slowdown for some reason. I wonder why this is. But yeah, this place is notorious for eventually traffic getting stuck here, because cars are driving around this roundabout and then leaving to the left. And then if there's enough cars here, there's basically nothing to go. That is not exactly roundabout yielding bug. It's more of a way that if someone comes from there, they should just drive there, or if they go through the roundabout, they should leave. But let's see how that goes. Yeah, I think I'll start with this. That I'll just watch a little bit on the traffic while I look at the changes that we've had. Actually, one thing was changed as there was a feedback on it on Motortown Discord, and I also added to that, so my name was actually in the change notes for this one. Mainly the trade balance. So I think there should be... Yeah, there's a max trade balance plus 1000 now. Because this was capped at 1000, which I think is too low. Interesting solution to actually have it as a policy. Okay, that'll work. But I will get my balance when the company trucks actually deliver some exports. But we see here that my plus export is much bigger than the costs, so I should basically never get to the negative. And if the max is 1000, there comes points because of the long routes that it goes into the negative, even that I have enough exports to keep it in the positive all the time. But town bonuses are staying fine. That is not the new bus. Actually, I will not sit here and wait for this. I just came here because I saw the roundabout notes in my notes. Yeah, we have the new vehicles. We have the new police car. Or is there even 2 police cars? And then there is the replacement for the Air City bus called Sivo. My buses are still Air Cities. I will probably retire the old model and replace these with the Sivo at some point. Things like that will probably be like tomorrow, because there's kind of so much to do. Oh, that is interesting. There are actually new roundabouts. Wait, that is giving me a waypoint to the... Oh! It's giving me a waypoint to the quest, and the quest window has changed. They have this looks like a Some Games tech tree. Interesting choice. Okay. There used to be a way of removing the... No, but I want the tracking out. Thank you. Okay. Work in progress probably, but okay. The quest system has been expanded quite a bit. But I was about to say that there are new roundabouts here. I don't understand that it's... Which road it is actually? Ah no, there's a roundabout in Dasa Harbor. Here in Jesu there is there's parking near that is actually my bus. There's parking near the bank. Ah, yeah, I was looking at the wrong notes. It's like my trucks are still running. That is my depot supply truck. Haven't seen it in action in a while. Still waiting for that update where the company trucks start to honk at you when you are nearby. Still have the snowman here. Okay, a little bit scatterbrained here. I'm kind of thinking that's what I will do. You know what? Let's get a little bit of lag in the map. It usually didn't happen unless I was playing on a multiplayer. There should be a new restaurant in here. So let's go see where it is. Is it this one? Ah, yes. Let's go eat some fish. Speaking of eating, I think they added coffee and donuts into the game. Gotta go have some of those. So there is this restaurant. This was actually added during the test branch. So just a tiny expansion to Ara. But there's a couple of just like hardware stores. And I will go take a look at the electronics factory that doesn't actually have some... or we can take a look at that from the map. That does it actually have something to deliver or receive? I think this might have. I think this bus station might also be new because of the restaurant. But why I'm interested in this one is that all the new buildings, whenever they have been added, they have been really nice. Because as a single developer game, early on, like all the buildings in the game have been like asset based, just to kind of get the game running. It's a nice way to do it. But then the later buildings have been like actually modeled for this game. So interesting to take a look. Candles always burning. Can't go to the employees only. Can go to toilets. Nice. Oh, mirrors. That's probably not a new thing, but it's kind of a very nicely textured mirrors. I like it. Can even open the toilets. Nice. Fantastic. Luckily there was no one there. Would have been awkward. Okay, very nice, very nice. I think the architect's house had glass doors, but other than that, glass doors have been quite not that common. Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if these worked? I like them just as assets. So I don't know why I'm closing these doors. It wouldn't matter that much. Okay, looking nice. You're gonna of course come come here and have yourself some tasty lobster. Or I guess they have something else. It's just lobster. Yeah, well, it's a fancy restaurant. No staff. Cleaning lady or gentleman left their stuff, some drinks. That looks like a little bit like mojito. Late. Okay, nothing too special, but the building is nice. It has seafood restaurant sign there. Good, very nice. Let's go take a look at Hubo Electronic Factory. Okay, so it does take copper coils and plastic pallets. Why don't we do a delivery there? Let's do a delivery of plastic pallets, because why not? So plastic is in there. I think this is my closest can be. So let's deliver to the new electronics factory. The copper coils there, probably not, because at least not now, because I don't think I have any stored. I don't remember my graphics settings, but a little bit of pop-up happening. So I might tune them down a little bit. Also, I could do this delivery with the new truck. Nah, I don't think I will buy it. There's the new. Hey, I finished the quest of despawning a vehicle. But yeah, there's a new Longhorn truck. Let me see, something that I don't have spawned because of my trucks are like readily loaded. Interesting, there's a tire symbol there. Doesn't mean that it has bad tires. Okay, where's my semi-trucks? Okay, almost everything is spawned and I don't remember. Okay, FL is not spawned. Good old FL, nice. Hey Sufat, thanks for the resub. It's Prime as well. Okay, trailers. Do I have my flanker? Let's go with the simple setup. Not gonna go with B doubles now. I was thinking that do I still remember how to play all the controls, but they're actually coming out of the spine, so to speak. Yeah, check that. Company truck. I'll probably just let them be, but where are you going? Okay, it should get its supplies when it gets there, so it's all fine that it's at 0. I usually take this delivery very simply by just going here and then going around. So what I'm looking at is the B. Young Electronic Factory. So let's Let's take a full load here. Strap those in. One change that was done, if you have multiple trailers or you have like a truck and a trailer, you can now choose where to load. It always kind of started from the front before, but now you can load things into a specific trailer. That is a very welcome change. Very convenient when you are doing a multi-drop thing, so you can kind of plan it in a way that you drop the last trailer somewhere, or the last trailer gets emptied first, instead of planning kind of the order how to pick up things. You can instead plan how to load. I guess you still need to plan a little bit on how to pick up things. Autopilot has had some changes, so we can actually test that one as well. Let me put this on autopilot. And open the drive mode. So is it autopilot max speed, autopilot acceleration and brake smoothness, autopilot following distance? So I will keep these on default and see if they are better. So basically the goal of these one, there's also autopilot cornering. So I need to look at these in detail what they do, but the problem with autopilot is that they kind of go full speed and then they brake really hard. So this kind of makes that smoother. And I assume maybe the AI traffic follows kind of similar rules a little bit. And do you have like... okay, it's generic 4, but it is car specific. So this is good. Autopilot bus stop wait, okay, that's nice. But yeah, I think I could, for example, if I change the cornering, it would change this. That's how much do I cut in there. Following distance, brake smoothness. Okay, I think I will at some point test that, maybe taking a taxi passenger, as the comfort system has been changed as well, to kind of measure the comfort over the whole trip, instead of kind of losing the comfort on those single too much G-force mistakes. Are we going to get the next chapter of Timothy's Grand Adventure? Not planned at the moment. I think I would... whoa. Okay. I think my trailer is not like very well tuned for such a light load. Anyway. No, I don't have plans for Timothy at the moment, and if I would do sort of roleplay, I think it would be with a new character, with some new theme. But I probably won't do one now. I did that one with Timothy mostly because I was playing so much of the previous updates. I kind of wanted something fresh, but I think I will kind of pace myself with this update a little bit better and not play 600 hours. Or I might play 600 hours, let's see. Yeah, I think I already mentioned that there's actually a lot of changes in this, like pages and pages and pages of fixes and little tweaks. But I think I kind of covered the main things already. A couple of new vehicles, a couple of new destinations. I think this is the only destination where you actually deliver stuff to. Wait, I don't remember FL going 150 kilometers per hour before. The top speed itself might be reset, but maybe I have just not been pulling this light load in ages. Yes, the coffee, that I mentioned that already. That's the next thing we'll do. There's coffee and donuts. We have to go get those. I think they even had some, like, there was like animation on them or something. So for role-playing purposes, fantastic. Oh, right. That is my container truck. It was just returning without any containers. Okay, there's actually a good chance here. Let's put this one on. Change the lane. Let me see if I change this one to 50%. What does that do? Okay, at least my dude stopped. Yeah, that feels... Okay, I don't know which way those work, so let's put that to 100% and see if they take like a wider corner. So the new Quest UI, the new comfort system. There are some like dynamic world changes, which means that some of the cargo shows up. Actually, the cornering affects these like normal corners. Oh no! Wait! Now wait! This is not how wide the corner is. This is how fast they go in corners. So I was blasting full speed. Right. So this should actually say autopilot cornering speed. Okay, a little bit of sudden brakes there, so let's test that and increase the smoothness to maximum and see if they don't lock the brakes anymore. There's volumetric clouds now. Oh, that is true! Ah, I actually kind of liked the old clouds. I think you can change it in the settings. I like the old blocky clouds. But if that's optional, then that's fine. Yes, that was actually next thing on my list, that there's a day of week schedule for the passengers. So I'm going to assume that's mostly for the taxi and bus passengers, like which direction they are going or something like that. Okay, this building is not new, but it's now officially in the game map because it is a destination. So this is the Hupo Electronics plant, I think its name is. So looks like this is another location where you do need to reverse, depending a bit how what kind of car you have. Not the worst of the spots, but they have kind of placed that's one right there in the middle, so you can't kind of you do need to do some steering on the reverse instead of just kind of driving directly and then reversing straight. It's gonna take a little bit of used to again, so I'm not gonna do any first person owned reverses just yet. But yeah, this loading zone could have been on the left or the right, and then you could have like driven straight in there and then do a straight reverse, but like this it's oh wait, contracts. How many do I have? Contract have been nerfed a little bit, so I have 28. They pay a little bit less, so let's see about that. So 20. So I think I probably didn't need to do a fuel contract run to check the prices. Split among online members. Okay, bonus 10%. Does the bonus increase? No. I don't remember what's the bonus percentage in the interface before. Okay, that seems a pretty... Okay, copper rods that they are a little bit special. I need to go check the fuel, because that's I know kind of how much money that gives. Okay. But still, of course, always worth it to take contracts instead of delivering without, because you'll be missing out. I don't think I've actually visited this building, even that the building itself was on the map. Let's take a look around. Sometimes you can enter these buildings, but there's not much in it. Let's see if we have anything here. Yeah, not these ones. I'm curious about the clouds in the rainy weather. Will they change somehow? Okay, coffee and donuts. Which reminds me that I have coffee right there that I already forgot. Happens to me all the time. There is one in Gangchung. Wait, where are the coffee shops? No, wait, there is a coffee shop here. Are they actually in the... that you just can get coffee from the pizza place? I didn't have that one in my notes. Where are the new places? So I don't think they added like new coffee shop or anything. They now just function. Supermarkets. Ah, that true. They are vendors. Yes. Yes. I don't know why I was looking at the delivery spots. Somewhere in here it was convenience store, flower shop. It might actually be just just one of these. Oh, there's vendor coffee, yes. Okay, you already said Oedo and I just completely ignored. Thanks, Ailika. Okay. Oh, this is the lady who I once delivered pizza to very successfully. Hello. Yes, absolutely. And a donut. Let's go. Wait a minute, it increases your stamina with 30%. And coffee gives you slow resistance plus 50. Let's go. Fantastic. Okay. Love it. Oh, I actually meant to open the door, but I... Oh, the effect is right there. I meant to go sit here to do it, but let's have the coffee. Okay, so now I should be able to run longer. We should have tested that with timer. So I have increased stamina with the donut, and then with coffee, the stamina goes down slower. That is significant. How much more that is. Also, there is the llama lighthouse. Okay, that is great. That is fantastic. Love it. Okay, let's get some coffee and donut to go. What do you mean inventory is full? I can only have a single donut. I want my 6-pack. Okay, let's see what else. Oh right, the bus. Let's go buy the new bus. Inventory is full. The solution is to eat more donuts. That is a little bit what I do in real life. Like, oh, I have cookies or something in my shelf. Now there are no cookies. Or ice cream in the fridge. Somehow those inventories don't stay full. Weird. But this boss called Civo with C, so C-I-V-O, replaces the Air City. The Air City was what is referred to as asset vehicle. So this boss has been properly modeled to the game. So before the branch officially comes out, if you for some reason want Air City, you need to buy it before the update comes out. Because in this very parking slot, there is Air City in the previous updates. So at least a little poster there. Yeah, the model looks way better. Like it's very similar, but it does look better. So I think, for example, this one is usually it's like a little bit of like the sizing. The asset vehicles are a little bit too big. Okay, I think I will buy. I will buy a couple of these right away. And then let's go customize one. Let's leave this one here. Actually, you know what? Just put them all there. Yeah, this looks way better. I think it's a little bit longer. The capacity is probably the same. If I'm gonna replace my air cities, which I might not, I would need 3 of these. And since I have 9 million, I think I will just buy them. I haven't been driving the bus myself that much, it's mostly for the company. The donut effect went away. Okay, so the effect is pretty quick with the coffee and donuts. Luckily, I have extra. Oh yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Inside. Okay, I don't have my head tracking now, so I can't look around. But at least it's modeled, so it's not. Sometimes they've added like new vehicles with placeholders, and I see a couple of my AI cars stuck. So not all the issues are gone. Still the Kuchwa intersection. Okay, that is less important, so let's change that one. That's usually the fix. You place them, you despawn them, and then so there was a change note that they changed the roundabout yielding rules, but looks like they still don't handle intersections that well. But they didn't claim so in the change notes. They just changed that one stop sign and not getting stuck on that. Okay, let's see. With the buses, there are usually some defaults paint schemes, so let's see about those ones. Not in this case, okay, but a lot of different coloring. Okay, that's interesting. I think recently I have gone with kind of this sort of very simple color scheme, no longer using the chrome, the cream color that much. Windows always tinted. Wheels. All the new vehicles have had like colored wheels. Were these my metallic ones? They were. Okay, it's like the chrome color. Okay, I think this body color is the wrong one. Yeah, it's more of the white. Seat colors. Okay, let's have cream in the center. So I think I might like the gray more. Maybe just the dark one. Okay, what does this change then? Ah, there's a separate one for the driver. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can have like a different color for that one. I think one thing I will do for these is name them the way I have named my buses, so that eventually they will be replacing the Air City. Air City is there, so let's see. I will probably tune these as well when time comes. But let's call this Sivo Jesu. Alright, bus doors are on this side. See how it looks down around. That's not bad. Yeah, I think I like it. I will need to put the decals in as well. I'm not gonna do that now. So I actually only want to change that one. We'll keep the black ones for this bus. And this one will be for Ara. One thing I hope they add is like a personal workshop instead of just having the public one, because I don't want to like upload all little things I add in or my own things in the workshop. But if they had like the same import-export mechanism with the JSON for these, I think that could work nicely. Okay, and this one would be Kamju. Yeah, this one has alright, we can't see it from there. 39. Capacity. Now, from the top of my head, I don't remember if Air City was 39. It sounds about right. So I think this one has 49. Yeah. Air City had 33, So this is bigger capacity, okay. There's much better space there for some decals, and I assume that will light up with the route. Okay. We'll probably do the changes tomorrow. I will not do everything today. Okay. Now I can take my max trade balance change. So this should go up to 2000 when this is active. And then I will accumulate more balance. That's good. Yeah, let's see if there's an option for the volumetric clouds. I assume there are, yeah. I mean, even if the volumetric clouds were bigger, there's something about these clouds that I just like. It kind of because it fits the game. But I always like things like that there's options. Someone might very much prefer those volumetric ones. Let's go take a look at the new truck. I think I will just buy it, even that I probably won't be using it as much now. So let's go to the Gozan truck. I think overall this is quite an irrelevant new truck. So there's basically a smaller Longhorn. So I guess it's if you like this style of truck, you now have a smaller one, kind of similar to I think the Koda is still the short one, but like if you like the small Atlas, I have this with many of my company semis, so I like the Atlas look. Although Longhorn is pretty nice, but if you like this sort of thing, but because this is hella expensive, but also, yeah, this back tire. But back tire and the fifth wheel feels a little bit weird. I guess I'll buy one. Yeah, you don't have the cabin in this one. Does it have nicer? Maybe the cabin is the same. Yeah, no sleeper on this one. What does this come with? Okay, it still only comes with 350 by default, even that it costs so much. What's the trucking limit for this one? Yeah, this, I think for that price it should have the bigger engine, because it requires level 50 anyway. The volumetric clouds change in any way during the rain. It creates like okay, it's actually a little bit hard to see now. Yeah, I don't know what I think about those yet. But it's a good thing I can go back to the ones I like. There are the new police cars. I don't really drive with those, so I think I will leave them be. There are some notes in the change notes about intersection deadlocks, but at least the AI still got stuck. Okay. Let's test out a comfort passenger trip. It doesn't matter where I take it. Take my. Alright, wait, there is no, unless you put a tag in your taxi. You don't have your taxis separated. Do we go with... Let's go with the servo, it has five comforts. Afro still comes out of the rules. Okay, there's one I can test with. Fellow right there. Yeah, I need to go somewhere. I will take you somewhere. Okay, so now the comfort has that still has the 5 comforts, but then you have like a bar there. So I guess it still works the same way, but you don't necessarily immediately lose one. So let's test this by oh, I don't remember the comfort meter in the bottom center changing into yellow. So I think that should change as well. But, let me take like one corner fast and see how it's... okay, it's going down a little bit from these yellow ones as well, but like very little. But I feel like every car is faster than it used to be. Maybe the top speed has just been... yeah, I think...
Gosh.
Okay, so I would have lost comfort from that one before. Now it's only took a little bit off the meter. Okay, the comfort is very easy now then. Like very, very, very easy. I like the idea of the change, because it was actually very annoying to lose it on, like you drive super carefully, but then you make like one mistake, because each of those dots is 20% extra payment. Oh, that's true, it's recovering as well. Okay, let's see how autopilot does, because that's usually been the, like the trouble in the... Okay, the autopilot still brakes like... Maybe it was because I was in the middle lane or something. Yeah, okay, I need to change the acceleration brake smoothness. Let's make it very smooth. Change that one. And I could slow down the cornering speed from auto to something else. But let's see it... oh, I actually lost one. Lost one, so it's not... ah, okay, right. So the meter is still the... like the whole thing. So as long as you don't go... So basically now I have quite a bit of distance to lose the fourth one. And it recovers slowly when you have it on the gray, but even the yellow takes it down a little bit. Okay, the autopilot still brakes like mad. Is the setting the other way around? That it's not smooth at all when I have it on 4? It's braking more, but is it smoother? I don't know. If it builds up some speed, then we would actually see if it actually goes to red. Okay, maybe I think the smaller number is driving more smooth. Okay, here we're gonna see if it slams on the brakes still. It slammed less. So having this on 1 is more smooth than having it on 4. Interesting.
Thank you very much.
Wait, I don't remember the autopilot doing that before. What? It actually dropped to the other lane. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, that is actually really nice. Wait, where's my car? Not my car, my house. Oops. Okay. Bob is still stuck in the ground. I think you can change the colors of these ones now. Or is it that you can buy different colors? Oh no, you can change colors now. Hey, nice. Because you used to only have this green. Very nice. I think it's only the letters though. You can't you don't have colors in the sofa or anything. No. And you can't change the color of the lights. No. Good. Yeah, there is a lot of changes, but they're kind of here and there and everywhere. But let's check the fuel contracts. I think I can actually say I can see the pricing in here even without picking fuel. Let's see. I have my trucks right here. Where do I have my trucks here? Where's my... I have my Goliath here. I have these ones. I have my Atlas. Oh, I've been using the Atlas in a while. Okay, so I only have this one as long one, I remember. I think I was driving some containers. One with a little bit of neon lights in the floors. I've tuned this a little. There's something about the driving that feels a little bit different. I can't really. Maybe it's just that I didn't play, you know. Didn't play for a while. Where is my? Right, I probably two of those. I wonder what that's. Does it mean that they have a little bit of damage? Probably. Should probably make these match my orange and black. These are the old colors. Is up. This I did not raise. Just under the 35 meter, which I could have without the +5. I think it's fine. Okay, so company trucks are still making. Well, that's 15,000 per like hour-long day. So most of that is not still not in this update. It's working pretty well. Okay, so let's see the contract. So no, this payment is the same. Okay, I read somewhere that they were changed, but maybe there was a change for that one. Don't have any crude oil in here. Okay, do I want to deliver? No, not that one, but changed. Well, I think I actually have the quenching storage full. Really? Do I have it full? I think I have it full. Okay, I'm only gonna take 50. I'm not gonna wait for the 10 minutes here. Okay, I think that contract price is the same. Which means you can still make 300,000 in 30 minutes. Almost at the beginning of the game. I wonder if it's the new changes in the tires that temperature affects grip or something. Just mainly like a racing thing. But it feels a little bit like easy is the wrong word, but there's less. It feels a little bit floaty. The truck doesn't feel like it's on the road fully, like how it turns so quickly. It's like this feels different. Again, might be that I just haven't played in a while. Maybe there was a little bit more detail in the small longhorns. So I could imagine that they shared their dashboard. I'm not really working on anything today. I am just going with the flow and checking things in the new updates. I think this was actually not really in the update that the contract pricing would have changed. So I'll deliver this one fuel to confirm that it's still the same for the fuel as well. To check that is this still the best early on moneymaker. Because you can do this as soon as you have like trucking level 50. You can get, well, even sooner, but that's when you can borrow these trailers. Oh yeah, it's still the same. 58,335. Has it actually even been increased a little? That's what I was afraid of, but no, the contracts are still the same. I read somewhere that the payment was 50% less. But that's still the same. No worries. It's all good. All good! Contract's still fine. No one panic. Yeah, still getting 58,000. Okay. Fine, fine. Okay, maybe I'm imagining things, but I think that pole has changed a little. Because you used to get stuck here pretty easily if you're not careful. Not stuck, but you hit that pole. That has been moved a little bit to the left. Nice little welcome change. Yeah, well, this could have gone better. Trying to get here to get an easy despawn. No, wait. Yeah, that was a little bit awkward. Yes, the high-octane milk is still in high demand, and that just confirmed that it's still as valid as ever. 300,000 in 30 minutes, still doable. And nice to see X-Gemini U there, who coined that term. High-octane milk. This time I'm not gonna do the whole run. So. Does a harbor has gotten a roundabout? Let's go take a look. Oh wait, I have a truck here because I was. No, I just have a trailer here. I think the FL was actually here at some point. So I was checking that can I get containers to or how infrequently you can get containers to the Terra factory from here, and looks like that has not changed. Still can't get the containers to Terra from here. Still have to haul them all the way from Jesu. It's probably by choice. Okay. Yeah, now there's a roundabout here. Not sure, has there been like proper roundabouts? That have actually been modeled like this? I don't think there is. There are like effective roundabouts that function as a roundabout, but I don't remember if there was one like this before. This roundabout is new, that I know, but I'm kind of now trying to think that I don't think there has been like this sort of proper roundabout. So this is really good, because I would like to see one. I would like to see one in Jeju in this intersection. But yeah, I don't think there has been roundabouts. You mean this one? It's oh right, I completely forgot to check that one. The circuit board pallets. But where does that go? It's a good thing we have Motopedia. Circuit board pallets. So it's currently just sent to warehouses and exports. Not export, but it's basically just to... Oh, it goes to supermarkets. Wait, what? What? Does go to Terra factory. It's not a component, is it? No. It just asks for it. Door drop. Okay, now I'm curious. Do you actually need to I don't think they changed their route transformer flow like right away. There's no way. Oh, I actually had it online here. I could have checked it. Checked it from the outside. No, this does not tell me. Right, Joe. Yes, super getting your they do. Wow. Then holy crap, that's a lot of copper. No way. How? Oh, what? No, wait. You can get these. Okay, I don't really understand now. Why is circuit board like supermarkets and like people are building their own computers or something? Okay, the transformer was like literally 150 hours of work to build before. And if the big one now requires the circuit board, it's even more. Oh right, wait, this is not the delivery spot, I just had it parked there. Okay, so the 20 still requires the coils. Wow. Oh boy. Okay. I don't think I will be... I have 5 of these, I will not be working through that. Jesus. It only requires 1 per transformer, but it's still there. I didn't even spot this from the change notes, and I completely forgot my coffee for an hour and a half, even when I bought the coffee in game. Somehow still not completely cold, probably because it's like 28 degrees inside. Okay, that is... well... That is way too much. Like, it is such a chore. Because it is such a chore even without that. I don't know what I think about that one. On the other hand, that might also be that hey, let's have a place to deliver those, and there would eventually be like a computer factory. Okay, so if one of these is okay, this has to be in a way that one coil produces like a ton of those circuit boards. It has to be. That it's more reliant on the plastic. I mean, it's very nice that there are long and complex production chains. But that was already, like, by 7,000 miles, the most complex production chain in the game. So to make that even longer, I don't know. I mean, if the copper becomes a thing, then like more copper coils needs to be produced out of the concentrates instead of the ratio it has now. I need to check the Discord if someone has already put this feedback in. This is the, like even without doing it, that needs to be adjusted. Okay, I could have obviously done this, because in my head I was just thinking that this is a new place as a destination to drop things, but of course it's also producing things. So what's the ratio? 1 produces 6. And I think the requirement was like 1. Okay. You don't need to do it too many times. So I guess there is that. Yeah, I remember I had these contracts here, but yeah, it's one per transformer and none for the 20. So that's fine. And it's 1 for the Terra as well. So basically, if you want to build one, you do like 1 coil trip, and you have enough of these basically forever. Okay, it's not so bad, but it's still an extra thing you need to do. And as the copper is still, I think copper is the only one that you can't fully AI. You have to at least drive the concentrate down from here. Because you're gonna have coal and iron from DASA, but there is no import for copper. So that would also be one that's if there would be just a way to not do this manually. if you press this one fast, you can pick up the contracts without jumping out, but I always forget. Basically, if you pick it before. Hey, I did a quest. Dump cargo from a dump truck. Yay! But it's actually nice that the game has somehow tracked that I have done the prerequisites, even that those quests have not been in the game before. I almost feel like loading back into the 18 version and check how the driving feels. Because I think even this Terra feels like it's sliding more on these in the sand. I forgot that I actually need to do this on manual because the auto transmission just changes things weirdly. I forgot to pick the contracts when I dumped the previous one. Where did I press? Something. Something weird about the interface. Couldn't close that pop-up there with the controller. Okay, when the Terra was empty, I remember this one being quite slidey, but a bit difficult to judge the driving feel. That is it actually changed, or is it just my imagination? This behaves very similar to before. Yeah, that's a circuit board is not too bad, but it is one. You need a little bit more copper if you want to make a big transformer or Terra. You need to make one trip. Or if they are indeed supplied, I wonder if they would do they generate from the Ole Expresses? Because in theory you could set up a company. That feels weird, but it was mentioned in the supply. But is it only in the supply because you can deliver the circuit boards to them? So then they could also supply them back. But it feels weird if the circuit boards generate in those places, but if they would, then you could set the AI to just run that routes, even if the volume is small. You would get the circuit boards from them, but I somehow doubt that they are actually generating in those places. Maybe we could go check that, because it does say it. In the Motopedia. No, cargo. Yeah, I think it only has these because yeah, it's not producing them, there's no way. Let's check. Because I would probably do that. If... No, wait. Ole Express is the one in here. I was thinking about Oedo. Yeah, I can't imagine that they would pop up in here. It's kind of weird that it's in the Motopedia that this one supplies it. Because these are always only for residents. So should have checked there in the circuits factory that is the supermarket actually a delivery point, or has it just been kind of configured weirdly? Hello! Oh, that guy's dapper. Can I get a hat like that? New furniture? Kitchen was in the previous one. I don't think that's new. Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed on the screen. It now says how many trailers that company truck has. That is a very nice change. Interestingly, it says trailer times 4 when there's a linky involved. Okay, well, that's very nice that it actually shows it there. So you can remember. Or you don't need to remember. It's very nice. And I don't remember this how much is carrying being in here before. You used to... I think you needed to open it here. Oh, maybe it was there. I'm just making stuff up now. I need to check my old videos. What's the number of how many cars that depot serves here before? The search is definitely new. That kind of caught my attention, so I don't think that was there, but I can't say for sure. No changes here. Yeah, I think this is new. But what I don't know is where do these bus-free routes, bus 1, bus 3 come from? The number of routes, was it 40 before? Maybe it was. Still 20 company trucks, so we didn't immediately get 5 more. Probably a good thing. It's quite crowded already. The sound's going off as I alt tab out. Cars. I probably need to take a look at like the small fixes list. I just rounded up the bigger ones. Okay, this is one for the routes. It's a little bit easier to follow them now. Let me see if I have... Yeah, these have been named better now. Because there used to be just like Dasa Harbor. But these are actually now named for... What are you actually doing? I mean, some of these. Grain export. I think these like export ones were named. They were all Dasa Harbor before. Now there's separate coal export, grain export, and general cargo, and same thing with Jesu. I think from the big, it kind of feels that was there that many changes, but the small fixes list was really long. So I think again in like, and I think kind of the underlying systems kind of starting to fix the AI traffic, having the passenger schedules, having like a little bit of dynamic world. Actually, what is the one? There was one location where that actually is. Right, I didn't check the police cars. I should, even that I might not buy them myself. So I think they are. Can you get them from there? I think you can. Yeah, I should check the police cars. The minimap icon for the bus was not like the generic company. It was actually a green bus marker. Wait, that is changed here as well. I somehow wasn't thinking about it, but the company, the trailers are still with this symbol, but the company cars actually show up like this now. Most of my things have trailers, so I wasn't paying attention because the trailers are still separate. But yeah, that's different. You can actually see them instead of those. Yeah, that's nice. Maybe even different color for the buses in the future, and then it's even more clear. I assume you can buy it from here. So this one is new. No, but wait, you can't. Can you buy these somewhere? Also, why did I go to the back? Drive a police car. Spot a speeding vehicle. Not sure if I've actually ever done that. Yeah, this is the Elisa, yes, it is. So this car is new. Yeah, I just started thinking that can you actually buy the police car from somewhere? Sure, if you can. Was this changed at some point? It feels a lot smaller, but was this the previous updates? It was, I don't know. Yeah, this especially now compared to these ones, these feel, you kind of see that these are asset vehicles. I have been Officer Zemalf, but everyone is so scared when I'm driving on the roads with a police car that they don't speed. So I haven't caught a speeder. Well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see if we can find one. Why did you give me that role somewhere? Oh, right, because I had Kappa selected, that's why. I doubt I will find any. Can I actually find any speeder in the city? Are you speeding? Are we sure? Because I'm speeding. Oh, nice. The default siren is silent. Oh no, that was not the siren. That's the siren. That's you. Oh, sorry, no. That's me playing. Is that guy speeding? I think they were. I'll receive a radio call if one is nearby. Okay, I have literally never... Well, I've done so little police things. But I've never spotted a speeding vehicle. So I guess after 1,000 hours, maybe this is something I do need to do. There was configuration setting about their frequency. It was at default 100%, but I guess you could increase it to higher percentage and then have a higher chance to get them. I don't think the minimap was showing the... It is now reading Seokuibo downtown. It didn't say the location where you are before. So that's a change. Like little things here and there that you basically don't even notice if you have not played so much. You might not even think about it, but That's why I'm kind of little by little noticing these things. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for one now. Maybe I will increase that frequency just to kind of see how it works. Because I don't even know, like, how do you stop them? Do you bump into them, or you just need to catch up with them? Do you need to make them stop? I don't know. I actually don't know. Okay, the horn is pretty nice. I'm now thinking that maybe these had those symbols before. I don't know. No, they did not. They definitely were these generic red ones. Okay, let me. I had my own short version notes. Let me just quickly here check. Let's actually put this on this mode so they still keep on moving. I'm just here checking the test branch nodes from the Discord. Lately it's just been kind of bug fixing, so pretty sure this version is coming out. They're probably just prepping like the version kind of release, proper release notes and stuff on the Steam side. Like a lot of like little UI changes, little tweaks into vehicles, fixes. The escort job distance has been increased. It was quite tight with that. It was 100 meters, now it's 200. Yeah, the seafood restaurant is actually like brand new. It was added during the public testing. You know what's one thing I do want to test? Guangqing has a fish market. Oh, it does. Nice. Let's go take a look at that. But one thing I want to test is, while I check on the notes, off-road fish deliveries. Oh, that's cool. I want to see if, when I am here, does the AI get stuck on that corner still? Because in the changes they did change. They did change if do we actually have anyone nearby? Because this is quite a long trip that they are doing. That's the food truck. They are just going the other way, so they're not coming here. Okay, I need to check that later. Because in the notes there were that the AI can pick up the cargo from further away. Because what's happened in this corner might still happen. That the the pickup spot is like there. So then it cuts the corner, and if it is a trailered vehicle, the trailer gets stuck on this corner if you are here. If you're outside, they kind of they work a little bit differently, so they don't get stuck on that on their own. But if you are here, they will. So this is something I want to check. But it's gonna be quite a while before they come back. So let's go check the Guanjing fish market. But wait, you still have the... You still only have that one fish truck, right? The special one. Wait, is it just some dude who's fishing? Love it. There's only still the Kuda? Okay. Okay, I kind of was... I wish there would have been like a fishing dude here. This is pretty cool. I do like this, but I guess you can actually, if you tune that thing for off-road and you're coming downhill, this is now showing the on-person price. It's actually not paying that much per fish. Okay, they need to add like Bob the Fisherman here, or Frank the Fisherman. Or some people here who work, and some foreman sitting on the chair. Alright. Too many passengers there. That's why the supermarkets are on that Circuit Factory delivery point, because you can deliver the empty pallets. That's why it's there. You don't deliver the circuit boards. That's empty pallets. Okay. I was kind of hoping this guy would have sold me donuts, but it's only the coffee. Checking the notices. As said, this has been in the testing from the beginning of June. It's been over a month in the public testing for over a month. Summertime being a little bit slower, but kind of just a sheer number of little bug fixes. There's like probably like 200. I should test that cargo load selection, that you can put them in the different parts of the trailer, or the different parts of your trailer or the truck. There was a bug fix at some point that donuts eating animation stopped leg movement. I don't think that's a bug. If your legs stop moving when you are eating a donut. I think it's intended. Maybe in the game's animation system that was a bug, but I feel like your legs do need to stop moving if you are eating a donut. But yeah, the minimap area names are new. So many fixes. There is a hardware store, fish market, electronics factory we visited. In the lights, you can actually now have a flash pattern. So all the vehicle customizers rejoice on that. Vehicle spawn menu icons. Ah, right, it's the damage icons. I did notice that one. And we do have this search here now. So if I want to find my fuel routes, I can now do it by typing. They are inventory items, the coffee and the donuts. Looks like they didn't stack. So you can have them in the inventory and then you eat it from there. So you can carry them, but they didn't stack. So it's basically just like the fire extinguisher that you can only have one per slot. Oh, that is actually a pretty big change. And I need to buy something for that one. Okay, I am curious about that one. We will know what in just a moment if it works out right. Do you need to go buy them somewhere? Maybe you need to go buy. So you can actually replace the grass now. Okay, that doesn't do it. Okay, do you need to go to the architect's place to buy the pavement? So you can replace the grass now. Maybe you need to buy them. It doesn't say in the notes. Placement adjustment menu for buildings. Oh, you now have a adjust menu for the parking slots. The items like fences or furniture, so you need to go to hardware stores and so we need to go and talk to Bob. No, that's the furniture store. That's the sashimi. What am I thinking about? Is it in Jeju? No, it's here. Again, I'm looking at these symbols. It's that one. This is the original Bob in Motown with Bob and Bob. I think one of them is the vendor. No? No, you are the vendor.
Hello.
Okay, where do I buy the... Oh, there you are. Please go to the inventory. Get it. That is pretty funny. Wait, oh right, you need to haul these. You can't have these in the inventory. Oh crap. Well, I have to work on that. Maybe tomorrow as well. Okay, so right, they are just like this. Well, maybe I'll test this actually in the. It's okay. This is gonna it's gonna take a while. Can I somehow have it on the Fox for just like a second? Ah, can't put it on the car. Shame. Excuse me. Just hauling 2x2 meter block of pavement. So we're gonna need a big truck and then load that with where's coffee and donuts when you need one? Story of my life. We need to have big truck and then buy a bunch of these to put pavement on the depot. Okay, so you can put them like under here, for example. It's not changing color that I would be outside the area. I actually place it like outside a little. Huh? Okay. So you can actually place it here into a little bit outside. Oh, that's cool. As long as it's like a little bit there on the inside. Just leaving that little gap here. Still on the road, okay. Alright. We take it. Autopilot settings. Just here checking that. Okay. Let me actually check this. It was already there, but let's see if my company truck would be closer. They are still not. But what the game refers to as the dynamic world, I think like this kind of stacks actually reflect how many you have in the store. Because I have a full store of H-beams, so we could test that by loading some H-beams, and they would not show up in here. And I think the same thing with these ones here. So I have quite many of them. I don't have like a full load of them, but if this was fully empty, maybe these were not here. I wonder. Or maybe these ones. But yeah, that sort of things they are. This was the first time they added that. Kind of everything has been static, so I think they kind of added that system in as and it will be kind of expanded later to other places. So that if, for example, the lumberyard actually has lumber, there would be like a stack of the planks. And same thing with lumber, like the sawmill would have the planks, and the lumberyard would have the actual logs visible in the world here instead of just the menu. Let's load one. Okay, I could do with just one. Yeah, let's do. Well, actually, I don't even need to. I can actually cancel that delivery if I want to. Let's see if that actually changes. So if I take... flanker. So in theory, if I load some steel, but then again, like there's not that many of them there. Let's see. So let's take these ones. I would deliver to the Terra factory. Okay, does that immediately affect anything? It probably needs to be completely empty to show if it even works for these. Okay, something to watch for. We'll not load them now. That is actually a good reminder, I do need to take a drink. Do need to take a drink. But I also think that I will look, or actually like play a little bit more tomorrow and keep today short, so I do need to stop in about half an hour anyway. So tomorrow I'll be playing a little bit more, at least be changing my bus routes. And since there is not that much new stuff, I might actually do like with a new character, because that's one of the like tutorial guides I have been thinking, that's how to get started with the company things. So I showed my setup, and people have found that useful with the routes. So kind of doing that from the start. But tomorrow I'll probably play with this character and set up the new routes, or new buses. Maybe even drive the new bus a little bit more myself. But everything is working in the new update, so that is important. Yes, if you check my YouTube channel, you will find the Motortown playlist, or just search for Zemalf Motortown, And my most recent video or stream before this was where I showed my setup. So I shared all my routes, all my trucks, and all those. Should probably make a command for the chat as well, but it's easier to understand from the video. So I have all my routes in a Notion database, and then from the Notion database you can copy them straight in here. So when you are adding a route, you can straight in go to the imports. But for right now in the chat, I can also share it in the chat. Also, hey there, Brender. Sorry I somehow missed your message. Is my combined chat like completely missing YouTube? Oh no, it is there. I'm sorry I missed that. In the beginning, should I focus on creating a company and building AI drivers while doing some jobs myself on the side? Now, of course, that is kind of up to what you want to do, but that's what I did. So basically, building up the company was what I worked for. So all the jobs I was doing, I was making money that I was then putting into the company depots and the company trucks, eventually getting all the company slots and that. But I think especially early on, and if you assuming playing on a single player, the big thing about the company trucks is that they help enable things so that you don't need to drive everything. And I think the best example that I like to use is the which I don't have here, so I actually need my Notion database for this. So I have my oil. Where's my oil routes? Oil drillings, I will copy that one. So if I add routes here and I import my routes, here is a route that picks up crude oil, takes it to the oil refinery, and then picks up the fuel from here, which is different from the. Wait a minute, is this actually correct? Wait, now I'm kind of this used to be oh, this is actually wrong. I need to fix this route. Good thing I opened this. So anyway, forget the details of this route. This is actually wrong. This needs to pick up these were separated, and this is an old route. Yeah, it's picking up oil. It drops it in the fuel drop off. Actually, this needs to be in the oil drop off. Yeah, this route has not been working. Hopefully, no one has been using this from the Notion database. So, look how long this route is. You need to pick up crude oil, bring it to the oil refinery, pick up oil, and then drive oil all the way in here in order to have plastic. And then because you need plastic for many things, like your own depots, you need the plastic pipes. You can have a very simple, like any of the tanker trucks, even a Zemalf tanker, driving this route, and slowly you will eventually have plastic here. So you can drive this route like once, because it's a nice long drive. But do you want to drive this route like 10 times? Actually, you don't need to. Only like 3 times would probably be enough. But this is sort of the thing I was using company trucks for. That I didn't need to do this long drive. Instead, I was taking the plastic from here to the depots I was building, or something like that. Okay, but yeah, I'll fix this right away. So let's export that. That was... Maybe I need to... Maybe I'll do a... Maybe I need to check my own routes and make sure they are still fine. Check them all. But yeah, because there is this JSON-based import-export, you can easily share the routes. Yeah, those were changed because these delivery spots there were split at some point. That's fine. And I just started checking that. So do I have these ones correct? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think I will call it for today. I said I do need to go, but I'll be playing tomorrow for probably quite a bit longer, starting in the morning, or morning my time. So in about 40, wait a minute, what is that? 14 hours, 14 and a half hours for you guys watching live. So let's have a daytime chill stream in Motortown. But thanks for watching today. Kind of unplanned thing today. Kind of just checking the new thing, but everything is working in Motortown, so that's the main thing that I wanted to check, that nothing is broken in the new update. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Have a good rest of the Monday. See you tomorrow. And if you want to check my earlier Motortown videos, the playlist is in full, as said, on YouTube. All of them are these sort of long unedited ones, so those are not for everyone. I haven't done really like a short compressed ones like some people do. But anyway, more long unedited stuff tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.